So it's time for Where's the Beef?
Yeah, go get the strap. Go get the strap.
Yes, and in today, it's a very frustrating one for me today because this is something that has been going viral, going crazy all over the internets, all right, all over the YouTubes and all of that. Today's Where's the Beef is between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of what's going on because it's been a very messed up, very messy divorce that they've been going through. So a few years back, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard filed for divorce with accusations from Amber Heard saying that Johnny Depp had been abusive, verbally and physically abusive. All right. There are leaked videos that leaked out of him like screaming, throwing with a whole bunch of profanity, throwing his glass of wine, down on the floor, like smashing it into smithereens, and just showing like it made him look not so great. Okay, it made him look really, really, really bad. So that video went out. Then obviously she came out with her accusation of him beating her verbally and beating her physically. All right. There's also photos of her having bruises on her face, cheeks, eyes, the whole nine, having a black eye, the whole nine, that she put out or that were leaked into the internet for everyone to see that Johnny Depp is this violent, terrible human being. Okay? So this became so bad that he got fired from the Pirates of Caribbean movie. So there was no Captain Jack Sparrow in the most recent movie. He could not reprise his role because of these allegations that came out. The only person that had his back was J.K. Rowling for the new movie that he was a part of. And I forgot the title of the movie. But anyway, J.K. Rowling received a lot of backlash for having his back. Because they were like, why would you do that? Why would you support somebody who's beating someone and all that stuff? You know what I mean? Like, just this whole Me Too movement was going on strong. Right. Amber Heard dragged him in the dirt. So recently there was footage or audio tapes that leaked of Amber Heard admitting that she was beating the crap out of Johnny Depp.
What?
There are also moments in the tapes where she admits to throwing something at Johnny where he was trying to block his face from it, and he severed his finger to the point where the tip of his middle finger was almost ripped off.
Oh my God. There's
footage of that as well. There's actual photos of his finger being like hanging off, kind of thing. She admits to being this very violent and terrible, just a tyrant, like this a terrible person. She admits it all on this audio tape. So of course this comes out, and this only came out like last week, this leaked about last week. And I've been wanting to put it up. I've been wanting to do something about this, talk about this on the show, but there's so many F-bombs in this audio tape that we cannot play it on the show without it going beep, 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 like the entire time. But she admits to hitting him. She admits she's literally like trying to trigger him. She's literally trying to get him to Johnny Depp. Because he's sitting there going like, I've been trying to love you. I've been trying to be there for you. But whenever we get into a fight, I'm going to walk away because you get violent. And she's like, well, you need to be a man and stand there and take it and all that stuff. And he's like, but you hit me. You punched me. She's like, oh, yeah, so what? I hit you. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. Yeah, I do. But it's only a hit. I mean, come on. Be a man type of thing. So now, of course, she's been going around saying all this stuff. This is the leaked footage that came out. And then as of recently, she came out with there was another tape, another audio clip that came out where she literally said to Johnny Depp, there is no way anyone's ever going to believe you because I'm a woman.
Dang. No way.
Because he says now that he's the one that is being abused. He's the one who's being physically abused, not the other way around. But she's like, no. No one's going to believe you because you're not a woman. I'm the woman in the situation.
Not knowing that he
But
had
this
his voice note
situation-
on, playing you, sis.
Yeah, but she apparently they knew that the footage, the audio tapes are both of them knew that the tapes were being recorded. They both legally knew that they were being recorded in both situations. She's just crazy. This woman's just that crazy.
She just didn't think he would put it out there.
Yep. And once again, she's like, no one's gonna believe you because I'm a woman. No one's gonna believe a man over a woman.
That's so
Which is
sad.
really sad because here it is, guys. Men can get abused too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, just because this is what frustrates me so much because it's unfair. It's really unfair for a man to get hit, and we just have to sit there and take it.
Yeah.
But then as soon as a woman gets hit, we are the worst piece of trash in the world.
Ever.
But then it's like if you turn the tables around and a man gets hit, that's okay?
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, I mean,
it should be an even playing on both sides.
And I think so. I honestly think that the difference is when a man gets hit, most times there's no outcry because a man is ashamed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's not gonna, and a good man is not gonna hit a woman back.
No.
So when she hits you, it's really abuse because she can hit you over and over and over, and you know you're trying your best to keep your composure and not hit her back because you know if you hit her one time, it's gonna be
wrap.
lights out for her.
Oh yeah.
So you keep or you walk out the house or whatever it is, you just get out of there.
No, but as soon as even if you do hit her,
Then it's bad on you.
Then the next thing you know, the last thing you hear is the jail doors closing on you.
Yeah. Which is and I don't agree with that. I honestly believe if a woman would raise her hand to hit a man, she is prepared to get hit back. Because sometimes you never know. It may just be a reflex.
Yeah.
You know, like I would never put my hand up to a man ever unless I'm prepared to get punched back by a dude.
But why do women feel like it's okay for them to start lashing out, hitting men? You know what I'm saying? Why do they automatically think that it's okay to start raising their hands, raising their fist on a dude? Why? Why does it like?
Because double standards.
But then they go, but then there's this other thing that they think. It seems like it comes across a woman's head is like, I'm untouchable because I know I got law on my side.
Absolutely.
But then as soon as a man gets hit, we got nothing.
Nothing.
Because if we go to the law,
They're
then
gonna
we
be like-
then we look emasculated.
Exactly.
Then we look weak.
Right.
And it's kind of like, well, wait a second. We there's got to be like we're human too. There's got to be an even keel.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know if they'll
it's
ever.
so
I don't know if they'll ever will be one, Pascal. You know, some things, double standards. I say this all the time because when I was young, I always had this really big obsession with fairness. A big obsession. That was my line. But that's not fair.
Right.
And my mom would be like, some things are just not fair, and I never could wrap my mind around that concept of things not being fair and just. Right. But the older I got, I learned that things are not fair.
No.
And double standards are huge.
Double standards are real.
They're real.
And they're here for life.
And they're here forever.
Yep. Forever.
Unfortunately, and a man, it's not the same. A woman can hit you and people will just say, oh, she was angry. You hit her and you're a monster.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is.
Or he is just protecting himself.
And he's still a monster.
And he's pushing her back, and suddenly he's a violent human being.
Because he put his
and
hand
it's like,
on.
wait a second. Okay, so she's swinging at me.
Right.
And I'm putting my hand up, and I'm trying to shove her back so she doesn't hit my face.
Right.
So she doesn't do any bodily harm. So all of a sudden, I'm putting my hands on her. What's going on? Like,
it's crazy.
But see what I'm saying? So like somebody like Amber Heard, she kind of has a point.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
It does.
Because everyone's gonna look at Johnny as like some weak dude,
right,
when all he's trying to do is walk away.
Right.
He's just trying to walk away.
He's trying to
I'm walking away
without scratches and trying to defend
from
himself.
troubles in my life. Right. He's just trying to walk away.
It's sad.
You know what I'm saying?
And she does make it hard. She makes it harder for the honest women who are trying to defend themselves or come up against the machine that is the powerful man. You make it. Girls like her make it 10 times harder.
You see but you see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because she goes,
it's bad.
oh wait, this whole Me Too thing is going on right
Let
now.
me jump on
Let
it.
me jump on this really quick. Let me throw Johnny under the bus so that he never gets a chance to work ever again. And then, by the way, because of the video or the audio tapes that have come out, the first round, not the you're not gonna get it.
Right.
You're not gonna get away with this because I'm a woman kind of thing. Now there's speculation, there's talks of her being taken out of Aquaman 2.
Oh, wow.
Because of this whole situation. I mean, the girl's clearly nuts, man.
Yeah.
She's clearly
You gotta
out
pay.
of her mind. Come on, man.
There's gotta
Like,
be some repercussions.
regardless of how toxic that relationship is, man, y'all need to start keeping this stuff under wraps,
Yeah.
man. Because if you got a career, like Johnny Depp's career is amazing.
It is.
He's got a career that's to die for. Amber Heard, not so much, but you know what I'm saying?
Right. But they have too much to lose. Like, you guys.
Nobody's gonna want to hire Amber Heard.
Right.
After hearing, if you hear those tapes,
Man.
they're unbelievable.
Oh, I gotta listen when I get home.
She sounds crazy. No one wants to hire her unless she's gonna be doing those Lifetime movie crazy parts.
Right.
Which she would do amazing at.
You can narrate Snap.
Maybe they
after
can
this.
redo Hand That Rocks the Cradle. She'd do perfect in that movie. But it'd be the Lifetime movie version. And it would be boring as hell and terrible. And no Rebecca De Mornay, which sucks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about that life, man.
We got to do better. We
don't
gotta
put
love
your
each
hands
other
on
better.
people.
You don't. You don't put your hands on people.
You don't put your hands on people, period.
No matter who.
Period.
Point blank.
And I give mad love to Johnny Depp if he really is doing what he says he's doing, which is walking away. Keep doing that, boo-boo. Let
Right.
everybody, and this is one thing that my dad will always say, and I'll never forget it. He would say, hey, he said this at my cousin's wedding. He said, anytime you and your wife are in a fight and it gets too heated, just walk away like a gentleman.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'll say about that. And if hopefully Johnny Depp is doing exactly that, which is walking away like a gentleman. I hope that's actually true.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.